Eddie, Iron Maiden's mascot, is usually always on their artwork. He might be permanently on their artwork. I'm not sure. All I know is that I am a big fan of the design and the visuals and everything. A big fan of the song The Trooper, of course. That's a legendary track. And I picked him up. I saw he was getting a bit more difficult to pick up, and I didn't want to not get him. So this was a year ago, this figure was released, and I finally picked it up. So let's take him out of his plastic container using scissors this time around. That's right, left-handed scissors, because I am left-handed, or am I right-handed and I just tricked you all? Let me know what you think in the comments. Also, is anyone else left-handed? Let me know in the comments. Okay, it comes with this nice board, which kind of looks like the album, the single art. And then on the back, it tells a description and shows coming soon. Cool. Oh, there's a twisty tie. Gotta pause and come back. This is the closest I could get him to hold, the closest position I could get him to hold. And you might be saying like, oh, that's pretty good, but it's not good enough in my opinion. And why is that? It's because this has pretty much flawed articulation. I don't know what they were going for this, if the body they used underneath is just really bad, because that's what it seems like. I know they have better bodies, better articulation, but I think, do most of these cloth figures have really bad articulation? This is the first one I ever picked up. The head rotates, you get some nice, it looks up quite a bit actually, looks down a little bit. The arms have articulation in the shoulder, and they rotate and bend, and at the elbow there's a single bend. The wrist rotates and bends up a little and back a little. Now, that doesn't seem that bad, right? The worst articulation I have seen in a while are in the legs. You cannot have them go up straight. It kind of just does like one of those goofy sitting down positions, you know what I mean? Like a toy from the 90s would do. And there are knee bends, and the feet do move, but there is like no articulation, rotation to make it seem like he's doing the album cover, which is honestly the most upsetting thing I'd say, because who buys this figure for him not to do the position? Also, there are a few inaccuracies. For example, look at his boots. Why didn't they just give a brown cover? I'm not sure why. I'm assuming they didn't just have the boots because it needs to cover the pant leg. That's kind of odd. Also, he's missing some decals on the jacket. It's not ripped over the right shoulder. It's very odd, right? But it looks relatively cool if you can get it into like a cool position. Kind of wish it came with a stand or something so that he could kind of recreate the artwork. Let's look at the detail on the flag, because that actually looks very nice. It's plastic, not cloth, but I feel like they did a good job making it look kind of clothy. And also, a fun little feature is that the sword, at first I was like, oh, his hand is way too close to get the sword on there, because you look inside and it's not even open. But this has a little portion on the bottom that you remove and then just throw it in his hand. It's pretty cool, right? Good thinking, NECA. Now, another disappointment of mine is his straps and belts and stuff, is that you got like the great detail work everywhere else, but it seems like this is really lacking. There's not much detail, and I feel like a few more applications of paint could distinguish it from something else. This looks kind of like Hasbro or something. Like the backpack looks very good. They did a good job painting that, but this just looks plastic, and it definitely reads plastic. The face is beautifully detailed, nice paint work and all that jazz. Like they obviously took a good time sculpting this and painting it and making it very beautiful. Oh God. So this is a flawed figure. I've said that once, I'll say it twice, I'll say it 3 times. It's a flawed figure. It doesn't accurately capture the outfit and the stance of Eddie on the Trooper cover, but it looks cool. doesn't have the best articulation. So honestly, is this recommended? Not really. I'm unsure why they made the costume changes, and I'm unsure why they used a body with pretty gnarly articulation. Have a great day.